Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, here we are at the Moon Ridge Animal Park. This is the 1-year birthday party for the 9 wolf pups. Let's go in and see the party. Well, you can see they sure got a good crowd here. Look at the foxes down there. But anyway, oh, they have some of the wolves, adult wolves over there. So let's go down and see what's happening down there. Well, here they are. Now you know, we say the wolf pups. Well, they're a year old. Well, when they were born, they were just little, as you know, just like a little dog. But look how fast they grow. They're eating all kinds of things there. Isn't that neat? And they got some of the older. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are they all pups? They're all pups. Wow. Now, how old do they have to get before they're not called pups? Do you think? Maybe a year? Probably from now on.
From now on.
I would think so.
Calling them wolves.
Yeah. Is this the new enclosure for wolves?
Actually, this is a temporary
I see.
while we're building a new.
Right.
Yes. So that's a good thing because they love lots of fun.
Yeah. How neat.
April 9th, 2009. 9 puppies to 9-year-old Mama Marquise.
Wow. Now,
That's
one
equating.
mom?
1 mom.
Wow.
That's equating a 60-year-old woman
Uh-huh.
having triplets, mind you.
Really?
Can you believe that? 9 babies
Oh, wow.
to 9-year-old Waukesa.
Oh, that is
So
so
we're
neat.
quite excited.
Oh, I know it. These are so neat. I see Debbie Richardson, the curator. Let me go over and chat with her. Look at these foxes here. It's a red fox.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I guess that's how a red fox got his name, wasn't it? The African American comedian, Red Fox? That's a red fox. Except his last name was 2 X's. Hey, hi Debbie Richardson, how are you?
Hi, Ron, I'm fine.
Oh, good. You know, when you say a birthday party for 9 wolf pups, you expect to have little pups. Boy, they grow quick.
Oh, they have gotten huge. In fact, a couple of the males in there are just about as big as our adult male wolf on exhibit. Now, they're still going to do some growing since they're only a year old. They'll continue to grow until they're about 2 years old. So they're going to get a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, and a little bit stronger. So they're not done growing yet.
Right. Are they friendly like the others are?
They are, as far as the people that they know they're really
Yes.
good with. They can be very cautious with people that they don't know. They get a little bit nervous. But with the people that raise them and the people that have been around them, yeah, they actually think they're people because they were hand raised by us from the time they were a day old. So they've imprinted on humans.
Sure.
So they think they're people. So yeah, they're really good with people. They just get a little bit nervous with people they don't know.
Oh, yeah. There's Shirley right there. How cool. Okay, Debbie threw the box in. Look at one of the pups got it. One of the others are chasing them. Now what they do, they'll tear it apart because there's goodies inside. Isn't that something? This is such a neat place, folks. This is a place for a family. The Moon Ridge Wild Animal Park, or we just call it the Moon Ridge Zoo, has over 150 different animals here, including 3 huge grizzly bears that used to roam the valley in the early days. Not these, but the grizzlies as such. Okay, well, we had to stop for that box. I see. So they know what's inside.
Well, I think it's more exciting for them just to have a box to tear up and the paper. It's kind of like with kids.
Oh,
They'd
sure.
rather play with the box than what's inside.
Right.
So they're just excited over the fact that they can take that box and just rip it to shreds.
Wow.
And chase each other over it. So that seems to be what they're having fun with.
Now, I found out that all 9 have one mother.
Yes,
Wow.
one mother. And she was a 9-year-old mother. We didn't think she actually could have babies. And they were born on April 9th. And she had to have a C-section because she couldn't deliver. She was too old. And we ended up hand raising them from the time they were a day old because she didn't recognize them as hers. So
That's great. Now, does she recognize them?
no, she really doesn't.
Really?
She doesn't know that they're her pups.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has no idea. A lot of hand-raised animals, unfortunately, they just don't really get it. Uh-oh! Stolen!
How neat, huh? I like this new temporary setup, but it is temporary.
It is temporary. We are going to be building them a whole new exhibit that's bigger, and so until that one's ready, we're going to keep them up here while we tear down the old exhibit and put up the new one. So it's going to be a lot nicer.
Now, how many adults do you have down there now?
We have 3 adults down there, and then the 9 babies, so we have 12 wolves total.
Wow.
Yeah. We have their mom and dad, and then the mom's sister, so their aunt.
Wow. Now, we need to tell people, too, is you have a lot of activities here, special activities, and one of them each year is Wolf Awareness Day.
That's right. In October, they have Wolf Awareness Day, and it's to help people understand how important they are to the ecosystem, because a lot of people have misconceptions about wolves. They've listened to a lot of the old myths, and they're not true. Wolves are very reclusive animals. There's no recorded instance of a healthy wolf injuring or killing a human here in the past 100 years.
Really?
So actually, wolves just try to avoid people more than anything else.
Oh, wow.
And they're a great part of our environment.
Well, the snow has melted. The park is going to start picking up in attendance. And we like to tell people it's open every day.
It is open every day from right now from 10 to 4 during the week, 10 to 5 on weekends. We have a feeding tour on the weekends at 3, and we have a noon every day right here.
Oh, wow. And you also have a few of the animals that you go off-site and show. Now, how many, you go to schools and events, and about how many a year do you go?
Oh, we do probably close to 700 a year.
Really?
Yeah, we do a lot of programs.
It's great, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, that way a lot of the different animals people get to see that they wouldn't normally see, and we can, again, let people know how important they are, get rid of some of the misconceptions about animals. Like our possum, whenever we take them out, a lot of people go, ooh, it's a giant rat, and of course it's not a giant rat. They're a marsupial, they're a pouched animal, and they're very important out there in the environment as well, and they take care of a lot of bugs in your garden, so you really actually want them in your yard.
Because they have a pouch. Do kangaroos have, they have pouches?
Kangaroos have pouches, so they're marsupials, yes.
Really?
And that's the only marsupial, the possum, that you're going to find outside of Australia besides things like the seahorses. Because seahorses are actually pouched, and they're, of course, living in the ocean, but yeah, that's the only marsupial you're going to find outside of Australia.
Oh, how neat. Oh, we have over 150 animals here.
We do.
Birds, snakes, just a whole variety.
We have a ton of
varieties.
varieties.
And they're ones that were brought here because they were orphaned They were injured.
They had no other option. Basically, what was going to happen is a lot of the animals that we have were going to be euthanized if someone didn't take them. For instance,
Sure.
our grizzly bears.
Right.
They said if someone didn't take all 3 of those grizzly bears, that they were going to be euthanized because they were a 3-strike bear, which means they had come back to humans and were begging for food and coming around human campsites and bakeries and stuff 3 times. They were
Wow.
relocated, and so if we didn't take them, they would have been euthanized. So we
Yeah.
gave them a home, and that's really the case for most of our animals here.
Yeah, that's right. And they're so taken care of. Well, they have quite a life, really.
Well, we do
Room
too.
and board,
Yup.
health benefits.
They've got everything they could possibly need, and of course, it's wonderful for us too to be able
I know.
to have the interaction with these animals, because these animals really are wonderful, and
That's
it really
right.
helps you to understand how lucky you are to be
Yeah.
able to.
And it's
deal
such
with
an
these
education
animals.
for children.
It really is.
You know,
and a
well,
lot of
even
adults
parents
too.
learn.
Yeah, a lot of the adults too. So yeah, we're trying to be a great educational facility and a great sanctuary for animals who don't have any other options. So.
Sure. That's neat. Now the grizzlies, of course, roamed Big Bear Valley. That's where we're named after, the Big Bears.
That's right. And then they
Are the
disappeared.
grizzlies, do we have a lot of them in California left? Or are they a dying?
They're doing better than they were, but in California, we really don't have any more grizzlies.
Yeah.
They've been hunted to extinction, unfortunately, in the early 1900s.
Sure.
And there are still grizzlies up in Alaska and in Canada, but for the most part, in the contiguous 48 United States, we really don't have grizzlies anymore.
Right.
So, but they are in Yellowstone. There are a few, but most of them are going to be up in Alaska and Canada
Sure.
now, unfortunately.
Now we have more than just the 3 grizzlies here. We have other bears.
We do. We have black bears, and one of our black bears is a 3-legged bear. His name's Huckleberry. He was hit by a car when he was very young, and they had to amputate his leg because it was so bad, and he would have had to have been euthanized. So
Sure.
he now has a home here along with 2 other bears. We have, of course, the wolves. We have mountain lions, who also were animals that were going to have to be euthanized if they didn't find a home for him. The mother had been shot and killed up raiding a goat ranch up in above Sacramento, and there were 3 babies that they didn't realize were there, and they were 2 weeks old. So someone had to take them, and we took them. So
I know.
we have a Canadian lynx, we have raccoons, we have bobcats, we have
foxes are
lots
beautiful.
The foxes are absolutely beautiful. We
Yeah.
have gray foxes, kit foxes, red foxes. So we have a lot of different kinds of
I know.
animals. And a snow leopard.
Yes,
So-
that's for sure. And bison.
And bison, yes. Woodland
A lot of them
bison.
call them buffaloes, but
Buffalo.
they're not. Is there a difference between a buffalo and a bison?
Yes, actually the bison are what these animals that were roaming the plains and wooded areas of North America actually are. The buffalo is the name for the animals that are found in Africa, like the Cape buffalo. So
Oh,
it is
sure.
a difference. There's a big difference in the animals. So it's actually a misnomer to call them a buffalo. They're actually bison.
Bison, that's right. And they shed. You know, during the summer they get their fur down.
Yes,
and
they get a
they look
big, heavy
ugly.
coat in the winter, and then every summer they have stuff hanging off of them and sheets. So yeah, they shed their coats every summer, and they do look bad for a while.
Yeah.
But then so do our foxes. So.
I know.
Oh, we have another present.
Oh. Okay, we're going to watch this one.
Okay, we have another present from Rebecca and Izzy.
Yeah. Okay, here they go. Now look at them. Look with Debbie walking up there. Okay, I'm gonna say which one gets it. Probably the same one. That's gonna get it.
They're like, they're getting my mom. They're getting my mom. Got a treat. Oh, look at the foxes. They're like,
Okay, here they go.
what did we got? Go get it!
Here goes the chase. Oops, take it away. How neat, huh? Wow. Away they go. As Davey says, they have more fun just tearing them apart, just like kids at Christmas, than what's inside. Well, Debbie, we invite everybody to come up here. It's one of the main destination places for all tourists and even the locals. When the locals have guests up, they need to bring them to the zoo. It's really good. Now you're open every day. What are the hours?
Every day from 10 to 4 on weekdays, 10 to 5 on weekends. And then once Memorial Day comes, we'll be open 10 to 5 every day.
Oh, great. Okay, well, thanks so much for all you and your staff. It does for all of these animals.
We have an excellent staff.
They're all part of your family.
They really are.
No, they all love you.
And
Thanks.
we love them.
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
We've been talking to Debbie Richardson, the curator of the Moon Ridge Zoo, and have a wonderful season.
Thanks, Ron. Wants all the presents.
Yeah. Look at that.
I'm gonna get right under that.
She likes tearing everything apart.
Yeah.
Look, this one's gonna sneak up. It's
How neat.
He's like, "Dude, I'm gonna take that."
Oh, he's gonna take the paper.
Yeah, he's got to get the paper. Isn't that cute? Anyway, that's it, folks. This has been the birthday party of the first year of these 9 wolf pups. These are pups. Well, I don't think they'll be pups much longer. But anyway, it's been a nice ceremony and a nice party for all of them. So that's it from the Moon Ridge Zoo. Now don't go away. I'll be back after these messages.
This one's just